Hey guys, Dylan here, and today we are reading a update from Chris Chan, and this update has more little trivia facts about Sonichu and Rosechu. I have been doing a whole series on the Sonichu lore for a while now, so if you want to see more of those videos, look for them. They're in the Chris Chan Sonic Insanity. So let's read what Chris Chan has to say about Sonichu and Rosechu. Hey y'all, it's time for new Sonichu and Rosechu Trivia to be shared. This time, we're talking their weight. We all know their height from foot to head is 3.5. Really? 3.5? Dear God, they're all midgets. But I've seen Sonichu stand up toe-to-toe with Chris Chan before. That's inconsistent, unless Chris Chan is supposed to be a dwarf. On average, regardless of gender between Sonichu and Rosechu's, their respective weight average is as follows. And that is the artwork done by Taylor. Chris really liked that shirt. As Sonichu's average weight is about 120 to 125 pounds. That's not a lot, but it is a lot for that height. And Rosechu's average weight is around 105. For all, it will take a lot of extra weight to even remotely hinder their physical athletics and running speed. Typically, it would take a weight of about 150 pounds to hinder either even remotely by 1 to 10 miles per hour decrease. I like that you're getting this in depth with it, but I don't think it's necessary. They're part Sonic, so that explains their super speed. You don't have to tell me about their weight and shit. I don't think anyone cares because Sonic the Hedgehog's always been fast and it never needed to be explained. Which compared to the average running speed of 765 miles per hour is a penny to a nickel. One would have to be totally lazy and inactive for a super long time, consuming tons of hearty foods and becoming uber fat in order to be reduced. So, Chris Chan Sonichu can't run that fast. That is what he is telling me. Chris Chan Sonichu is going to be slow compared to the other ones. To moving as fast as humans' fastest running speed, but our metabolisms are typically at very good, well then you didn't need to fucking say the previous thing. You won't get fat because your metabolisms are good, which is a lie because you're fat. What we respectively consume. So, the chances of one of us becoming severely weight class handicapped is uber slim. I don't know, you seem to be getting there. And uber unlikely. Quit using the term uber. The only way to get slow Rosechu or Sonichu is in their genetics. That's weird. And percentages of those in the species are again uber slim. I want to see the slowest fucking Sonichu ever. Make that. I want to see it. To note, the majority of our species, because he identifies as a Sonichu, has very strong and tough bone density and endurance. Take an example from Sonichu and Rosie. If they are able to withstand massive explosions, oh no, he's giving the power scaling people exactly what they wanted, and running through tough concrete thickness, as well as, I don't remember him running through concrete ever, or any type of brick material outside of a super form. So I'm not counting that feat, Chris. As well as Steel and other, I think you mean steel and other metals. I've never seen them do that, so I'm not counting that feat. It stands to obvious reasoning of us remaining most capable of remaining at great physical peak. See, you guys fucking shit on me for not being able to read Chris's shit. He used remaining twice in the same sentence. Give me some slack. At great physical peak and high energy. It helps that each Sonichu and Rosechu, even all regulars, have at least a most minimal, ample amount of Chaos Emerald energy through our systems and passing them down through to the next generation being hatched. But I digress. Oh god, this is really long. Also, for half human, half Sonichus, or half human, half Rosechus, the physical attributes between the human and Pokemon forms become fully and safely adjusted and readjusted, which that makes no fucking sense, in the transformations back and forth, becoming more and more adept when one has to transform back and forth for a good number of times. That's written exclusively for you to know how he works, because it's all about Chris Chan at the end of the day. It even improves on human form over a month. No, it doesn't. You're still fat. Or so of being in their Sonichu and Rosechu form, either through their projected selves, that's not how that works, Chris, or in full physical transformations, as these instill better habit of special human Sonichu or human Rosechu son. I guess that's just so amongst the few. You shouldn't do that. You should have just put the period and then put so amongst the few, but I'm not gonna correct you about grammar all day. We have really good benefits to go back and forth, as well as extensively staying in our Sonichu/Rosechu forms regardless. That is all for now, thank you. And that was Chris Chan's little Sonichu and Rosechu update. I guess he felt inspired because he saw the shirt that me and Taylor made. So if you guys learned something today, then hit the like button. If you really like this video, share it. And if you want to see more, then subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and bye. Before the credits roll, I thought I'd give a shout out to my multiple ways of making money. YouTube is starting to slowly sanitize the platform, making it harder for people to make money on edgier content like I do. So I'm reminding you guys that I have a Patreon. The Patreon has plenty of reward tiers, including seeing my podcast early and possibly getting onto the show if I can fit that into the schedule. I have video recommendation tiers that you can try to get into, and if Patreon isn't your thing, I now sell merchandise. This month we have Sonichu and Rosechu Valentine's Day themed shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies. And if all else fails and my YouTube falls apart, I always have a BitChute account. So remember to check out all these different things in the description below.